Oh my god, finally they had a challenge. Do you know what? I was thinking to myself, it's been a while since we've had a challenge. What is happening? But then, thank God they had one. But even though, listen, they had a challenge, but I felt like this challenge, they kind of didn't know what to do. It's almost like they ran out of good ideas and they didn't know what to do. So they just basically did this bare challenge thing, which kind of made no sense to me, to be honest. But you know, it's Love Island and it is what it is. So they had a recoupling, guys. There was a recoupling, and yes, Adam got to choose, and of course we know Adam was gonna choose Paige. It's like no surprise, you know. We knew Adam was gonna choose Paige, and Paige is loving it. Let's just say Jax who, okay? Jax who. This girl is cracking on and she's trying to act like, you know, I'm not just rushing in, like it's not like I've forgotten about Jax, but you know, I really like Adam and you know, Adam's giving me fanny flatters. Guys, listen, Adam is giving Paige fanny flatters. I have never heard her said this about Jax. So this is saying something, okay? So yes, guys, so everybody's paired up, you know, Billy chose Danica, and obviously we saw him planting a kiss on her tonight. I'm so excited for my girl Danica. Do you know what? I don't understand. I look at Danica and I'm like, how the hell is Danica single? How was she still single in that villa and struggling for so long? That girl is beautiful. Her body is banging. Like, what the actual fudge? You know, I'm like surprised every single time I look at her. I'm just like, I don't know what it is. What is it, guys? I need an explanation ASAP. I need to know. But thankfully, Billy has like looked at her and thought, you know what? She's a bit of me. She's a bit of me. So I'm happy, guys. And you see, like, there's chemistry between them. They seem to be having fun, especially when they did that whole walk thing when she's talking about her walk is like, you know, bounce and jiggle, her bum jiggles or whatever. And he's trying to show her how to, like, walk without that happening. And, you know, that is definitely not going to happen because the jiggle is a natural jiggle. It jiggle when it bounces and it's bounce when it jiggle. It just is what it is, okay? But anyways, guys, before I get into the video, I'm just going to ask you guys to give me a thumbs up, like this video, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time Sassy J uploads a new video. Okay, guys, so Tasha decided she was gonna make Andrew her boyfriend. And you know what? Maybe it's a good thing because maybe it shows Andrew that, listen, she feels the same way that I feel, because from what we see a lot of times, it seems like Andrew's the one chasing and hanging on to Tasha, even though we find out a lot about Andrew and realize that Andrew isn't that innocent as he's trying to appear, okay? But nevertheless, you know, we've always known that he's very much into Tasha and he's basically fallen for Tasha. So it's kind of good from Andrew's point of view to know that she's the one that's making this big commitment for them. And you know what? Hats off to her for the little bit, and I say little bit of originality, okay? And when I say the tiny bit, it's because every year somebody asks somebody to be their boyfriend. It's always dotting around the villa. It's the same idea that they follow. The same darn thing every year. However, I don't think I can't remember seeing a girl asking a boy to be her boyfriend. So I guess this is the new bit, okay? But at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, what the hell? At least he knows for sure that she's into him and they're coupled off and whatever. But as we see, that good news was not able to be fully celebrated because obviously now 3 boys is at risk and 3 girls is at risk. So 1 boy will leave the villa and 1 girl will leave the villa. And who decides? Us. Okay, so it's not being passed on to the islanders, which would have obviously kind of choose their favorite person to stay. Now it's in the hands of the public. So let's see, who do you think will go? You know, at first I thought maybe Andrew and Tasha will probably go because of what happened. But now I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be Coco and Deji. But you know what? Because it's not a coupling thing, you know, I think for me, maybe Coco could go because I don't think there's any proper romantic connection for her. Coco could go. And I actually don't want Deji to go. I want Deji to stay and see if he can find something. I want Summer to stay as well because I kind of like Summer. And even though I see Summer and Josh be getting along and they had their first kiss and you know, and they're doing a little kind of get together, cute kind of thing together, you know, I'm still not a fan of Josh. You can say what you want to say, but I'm carrying feelings from the whole Castro Moore coming over using Danica. I'm still carrying feelings. So me personally, he could go. I feel like maybe with him gone, maybe Summer and Deji could get to know each other. I really don't know because they're just early stages anyways. But I don't think Andrew and Tasha will go. I don't think so. But saying that, I feel like if Tasha is choosing to go, Andrew would go with her anyways, without even questioning things, which would be the one boy, one girl. However, Tasha would probably be in her mind thinking, oh my God, why did I ask him to be my boyfriend now? Darn it. If Andrew get choose to go, I feel like Tasha would be like, oh my God, I asked him to be my boyfriend at the wrong time because now I'm going to have to go. But she will go anyways. And that's because she would feel like she has no choice but to go. Do you know what I mean? Because now they're boyfriends and girlfriends. So let's see how it pans out. But me personally, for me, it would be like Coco as a girl and Josh as a boy. I'm not a fan of Josh. It is what it is, okay? But you know what? I feel like Ekin-Su has good vibes, and she must have felt it coming because she was sat there with Davide saying, you know what? It's a calm night. It's too calm. It's too calm, you know? And boop, there you go. The message comes in, and then there comes trouble. You know what I mean? So she must have sensed it. But it's good to see all the couples now together, you know. Dami made a nice little speech. I really like his speech. India, it was funny and sweet at the same time. You know, it's good that they're actually back on track and they're moving forward. I'm not gonna lie, there's still a part of me thinking, you messed up and I'm not fully over it. But at the end of the day, like I said, we have to move on. If we're going to forgive, we forgive and we move on. But I definitely feel like they have a strong chance of being in the finale. So does Ekin-Su and Davide. You know, looking at Ekin-Su and Davide, they've come such a long way. They're just so cute together. They just talk. Do you know what? It's just listening to their conversation sometimes. And it just comes effortlessly, you know? They've just always like vibe together. Do you know what I mean? They just have this connection and this chemistry. And his speech was very nice as well. And it was good to hear him say to her, listen, I meant every single thing that I said in that speech. And that's a change Davide. You know, back in the days, Davide would have been like, you know, trying to come up with 101 excuses. But it was good to see that he reassured her with that extra conversation after the speech. It was really good. Okay, so Luca finally tells Gemma that he loves her. But we kind of expected that he was going to say, because in his speech, he was like, you know, the elephant juice isn't working for me no more. I want to take it to the next level. You know, his speech was lovely, by the way, as well. And he said to her, listen, you know, I really want to pursue things with you on the outside and I can't help my feelings. I do love you. And do you know what? I feel like she said, I love you too. But I just don't know, guys. I don't know. Comment down below and let me know what you think. I don't know, because even when she was talking to Paige about it, and the other girls as well the following day, she didn't actually say to them that she said it back as well. You know what I'm saying? And even when he was saying it, she was kind of like trying to talk him out of it to say, you know, I don't think you. And he's like, no, I do. I know I love you. And I feel like somehow she probably just felt bad in that moment to say, what am I going to say? I have to tell him back, you know? Maybe she do care about him deeply, but I don't think it's love as yet for her. But she did anyway say, I love you too. But I'm just not convinced with that I love you. I'm really sorry. You know, let me know, guys, what you think. But I just wasn't convinced with the I love you. And it's just Gemma's body language. And I keep saying that maybe it's because she's not used to the public display of affection. But I just don't know, guys. I don't know. But I just don't feel like she loves him. Like she said she does. But I just don't feel it. I really don't feel it. But just let me know what you think. So guys, is it me or when Andrew kind of like buried his face in Tasha's breast? For me, I don't know. Like I had flashbacks to the whole Coco thing. I'm surprised she didn't get some kind of PTSD. I don't know. Like for me, it's instantly reminded me of the whole Coco situation. But I don't know, guys. I just had to mention that. But I don't know. All I can say is maybe Andrew is a boobs man. He's a boobs man because he was like, you know what I mean? It was all up in there. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know what? I don't understand because Ekin-Su mentioned that Gemma was kind of like her best friend in there. Do you know what I mean? But even we see like tonight, when Andrew was going up to the terrace to read the other note that was left for him, you know, and everybody ran off the terrace. And obviously, I feel like Davide and Ekin-Su was left there because everybody was on there. People was trying to move, and obviously Andrew was coming up, so they just had to sit there and act casual, like nothing was going on, right? Gemma was just like, "Why do they have to be in the spotlight?" And I'm just like, this is not the first time that Gemma has taken like a dig at Ekin-Su. So I'm not quite sure. I don't understand, because Ekin-Su said that Gemma was the closest person to her, but we're seeing these little things, these little digs, and I'm just like, are we sure, Ekin-Su? Is we sure? You know, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm really not sure. But even when Billy kissed Danica, even Gemma's face, and I'm just like, why she did that face? Do you know what? Maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I'm doing too much. But am I the only person that saw that face? Because she's like, what the hell kind of situation? Like, I'm like, what? You expect her to stay single? She's gorgeous. What's the problem if he's kissing her? But anyways, that's just me in my head. Maybe I'm doing too much. So if I'm doing too much, let me know. Sassy, you doing too much, okay? And by the way, guys, like, do you know what? I can really tell, you can really tell that this Love Island experience has ruined Danica's confidence. Let me tell you why. Because Billy chose her. When Billy chose her, she said thank you. Do you know what I mean? Like an automatic, like automatically, she's thinking friendship couple, thank you for saving me kind of situation. No, girl. No. And this just shows you how much her confidence has taken a hit. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just hoping, like, going forward, you know, her and Billy will hit it off. Like, I really just hope for this for her, because I really like Danica. I really do. But anyways, Love Island, you wrong for this. Look at Love Island choosing Dami to tell Summer that she's in the bottom 3. And choosing Andrew to tell Coco that she's in the bottom 3. Like, I know they brought them here, but still, okay? And oh my gosh, Summer rolled her eyes all the way to heaven. Listen, if looks could kill, when she rolled them eyes, I was just like, this girl is dangerous. But I do like Summer. She's a beautiful girl, and I hope she actually stays. You know, I really hope she stays. So there's a lot of new couples this time around, and more stable couples as well, to be honest with you. And I expect it, because we have like 2 weeks basically left in the show. So you kind of get to see the couples kind of pulling together at this point anyways. Andrew and Tasha, boyfriend and girlfriends. Luca and Gemma said, I love you. You know, Dami and India, you know, becoming one again. That's all good. Danica proper finding somebody now that actually cares about her and Billy. Do you know what I mean? So you see these couples forming and stuff. Ekin-Su and Davide, and listen, Ekin-Su gonna get herself in trouble. Listen, when they say there was gonna be a recoupling and Adam gets to choose first, why did Ekin-Su look at Davide and said, what if he chose me? Ekin-Su. Do you know what? I think Ekin-Su likes to keep Davide on his toes. This is what it is. She's trying to keep him on his toes all the time. But Jesus, girl, behave. Behave yourself. But you know what? I really want to see them in the final. It's kind of hard, because how many people do they normally keep in the final? How many couples? 4, isn't it? So I want to see Dami and India. I want to see Ekin-Su and Davide. I want to see... Jeez, I don't know now, because I already know that Luca and Gemma is going to be in the final. Honestly, I do not want Adam and Paige in the final. I think Paige probably does deserve to be in the final, but if Adam and Paige was to win, it would really piss me off. Because at the end of the day, I feel like it's bad enough that Adam is in the villa for a second time round. I don't think it's fair. And plus, he came in so late in the villa as well. So for him to come in so late and then win, I would not like that. I'm not going to lie to you. That would really, really annoy me. So my 3, I guess, would be Dami and India, Ekin-Su and Davide, and Luca and Gemma. If Tasha and Andrew survive, I feel like, survive tonight, I feel like they might also be in the final as well. If not in the final, the semi-final. But yes, guys, so that's it for today. I appreciate you for watching, and if you haven't yet, thumbs up, guys. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in tomorrow's episode when we find out which boy and which girl gets dumped from the island. You know I'm gonna do a poll. So keep an eye out for the poll, guys, because we need to know. We need to know what you think, okay? But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. But for now, keep it sassy-licious.